Hello and welcome back to part 2 of the Battle of Tangiers, the capital of Tangeria. The Oranges and these gladiators right here are protecting the Sultan, who lays just there in the palace. Previously, if you did miss it, in the top right hand corner now, be sure to go and check out part 1 of this super cool invasion on this city. We can see that we've got thousands, well, approximately 1,000 purples now rolling into the city. They are tainted, they are under the command of Obsidian. They want to completely take control of the old Tan Empire and restore peace to, well, restore darkness to Plastica, which I suppose is also peace in its own little way. But yes, these gladiators last time were the last guys between the purples and this gate, and we can see them right here. In this video you are going to be seeing them get into the palace, and as you guys know, there is a ball going on in the palace. The Sultan has called upon all of his oligarchs, all of his rich and powerful, his top officers, to all host a nice little party in here for the other rich people of the city. They've pulled them all into the palace. They have full confidence in their forces outside of the gates to try and stop these obsidian and pearls. I'm going to say just pearls, because obsidian aren't going to be showing up in this video because we've all decided that they're too glitchy and sometimes they can't be killed, and we don't know how to fix that, so that's just terrible. So, oh, we just lost one of our gladiators. Not good. I think they're all gone now. There is nothing stopping them from getting into the main palace. So whatever happens in this video, like I say guys, decides what happens in the next video. So we can see that there's a full charge of purples going into this palace right now. Well, they've stopped. They're like, wait, everybody wait. We don't know what's through this gate. Yes, we do. There's oranges. Charge. So there is 1,000 purples, and the other oranges, they're in hope that the UCP will come to their aid at some point. Obviously, we don't know what happened last time, because they did try to stop the Obsidian forces, but they did have their lines broken by the Obsidian forces. Let's just hope that they reform their lines and they're going to be able to get through to the palace. There is a 50-50 chance if they turn up or not. Let me know in the comments, do you think they are going to turn up? I'm not sure personally. I don't know what's going to happen. They could get into the palace now, right, and they could kill the Sultan and completely wipe out the Tangerian regime. So the Oranges will not have a government if they get inside this palace and kill everyone, because, yeah, on the left you've got like all of their Minister of Defense, Minister of Interior, Propaganda, everything gets run from that side of the palace. And then on that side of the palace you've got the royal housing where the Sultan himself and his family would live. So at this point in time there would be also a Tan delegate or two inside the palace, as well, as they were making a deal to join the UCP forces and help redeem this city from the purples. As you can see, the purples own pretty much everything there is now. Look how many thousands, there's just hundreds of them inside these palace gates right here. We've got a few of them holding back as well by the looks of it. We've got just one lone guy here with a what's that? That's an RPG. And oh, okay, and then we've got this formation of RPGs right here as well. They must think something's on its way, so they're like, yep, keep those guys back just in case anybody tries to come through with some vehicles or something like that. But we don't know what's going to happen. Okay, so the majority of the purple forces are going to be pushing into the main complex now. So let's grab a soldier. We're going to grab you. He's got a bazooka. We're going to shoot the door. No, we missed the door and hit a helmet for some strange reason. We're going to aim again at the door. Okay, this thing's terrible. Just use a grenade. It's like, damn it! It takes some good person to get the job done. There we go. I'm very talented, me. Okay, see, grenade. That's how you do it. And then poof, the door is gone. So now we're into the first main area of the palace now. The purples are going to slowly push in room for room. Like I say, do go and watch part 1 if you did miss it. If you want to see the purples take the rest of the town, and if you want to see the purples enter the city as well, I will also leave a link in the description for you to go and check that out, where they attack the main part of the city. going to send them into this main room right here now. Look. God, I'm so stuttery today. Oh no. Okay, now we just need to grenade that door right there. Stay back, guys. Stay back. I know I'm putting my RPG away just so I can get a grenade out. Move out of the way. Fire in the hole. No, what's he doing? It's like, oh, okay. That went terrible. So now we have the special forces right here, ordered to stand by right into the reception room right here to stop any purples or obsidian getting into the main palace area. So the ballroom right now will be in full panic. As you can see, everybody's lying down, trying to dodge all these bullets. These are all patriots. No doubt if the purples do come into this palace, they will try and reach for a gun from a dead body or something like that. And yeah, try and defend their nation. No idea who's going to win this battle. Oh, he tried to pick up a gun up there. So many purples. At the moment, right, there's just too many purples. Just far too many. We did have some oranges on the balconies as well, look. All been taken out. Obsidian are pushing into the main palace now. I wonder what the Sultan is doing. If anything, we might have to start getting the Sultan into his panic room if we can. No idea where he is. The Secretary of Defense is over there. Do you know what? Is the Sultan even woke up? Is he even out of bed? Oh, okay, he is out of bed. I just don't know whereabouts he is inside the palace. He could be anywhere. Well, I've got a few guys in here preparing some tea. There's the Sultan's butler. Have you seen the king? No idea where he is. Hopefully we'll find him though. Believe it or not, the commander-in-chief of these purples would be one General Pike. And General Pike at the moment is under the influence of Obsidian because on the Isle of Pearl, the Obsidian god Purlthulu has appeared and he has basically took over the minds of all of the Purlanese hierarchy. And he has caused a war between the purples and the pinks. And yes, this is going to be super epic. So I'm looking forward to get into that part of the story in a future episode. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see as well. Oh, look at all those. Everyone's been gunned down. Some of them trying to make a run for it. The main palace has been taken, look. Hopefully they don't get over to here. If they get into this part right here. Oh no, they've all ran. They've all left. This right here is the main control room from where they're issuing all their orders all around Tangiers. If they're to take that out, then they're absolutely screwed. We still have a lot of men up here, including some special forces. Not really sure. There's the Sultan right there. Come on, Sultan. We're going to run him past. Alright, we're going to try and get him into his panic room if we can. We've got his bodyguards. Oh, some of them have already made it into the panic room. Just going to keep running him around. There he is. Keep the Sultan secure if we can. And we're just going to put him in the back right here. There we go. And then I'm just going to turn off his move up well. That's what we want. Awesome. So now the Sultan is now safe and secure in this back area. In fact, we're going to throw him even further in the back. Just in case the purples do find him. The purples now will have to go room to room and start searching for him. So you can see that they have completely taken this palace. Look, everyone is gone. Even the guys that were down there as well. Look, is that his... Oh, we've lost like the Secretary of State. We've lost every secretary. Let's see who's still alive over here, shall we? So nobody is actually alive. Every office is empty. There's actually a purple in the Secretary of Defence's office. Look, they're all clearly named. We've got intelligence. No, he's executed everybody. That'll cut off all communications to the outside world. You, Tangerian, defend your boss or whatever they are. Defend your superiors. So just two soldiers right there. Guarding. Do we have anybody in these rooms? I think literally every politician has been killed. or captured or injured. One of them. Other than that, the purples are just flooding into the main ballroom now. How are we doing out here? Look how many dead in the front. This could be a purple victory. How are we doing over here? Oh, the UCP have arrived. Okay, so the UCP have turned up under the command of one Colonel Redkowski, a dude that we would have saw in a previous video. What are they doing? The tanks have decided to go over there. Come on, get the tanks back over here. I don't know why they do that. It's literally wall hug. There we go. Oh, dude, we've got so many UCP soldiers now. These guys are going to come in and try and re-secure the palace. That means we have sandwiched the purples in this area. This battle's been going on for so long. It's been going on for like weeks. It's been like a very real siege. All the UCP forces now. We've got 10 UCP forces. That was the deal that was being made inside there, but I believe the delegates have been killed now. We have green, and we also have orange and red as well. All members of the United Coalition of Plastics. Come to save the Sultan. I was kind of hoping that Sultan Lavantine would be killed, yes, because he's not a very nice dude, to be honest. They need a new leader. Other than that, the palace is looking pretty brutal. The purples are still searching for the Sultan, who I believe is still secure over here. Do we have any purples in? Oh, we do. We have 2 purples actually searching the royal quarters now as well. Oh, they found it. They actually got into the main area, look. But we've got a special forces member right there who is protecting his Sultan, who's in this corner. Oh no, did he even lose the butler? Not the butler. No, I missed the butler. He was like my favourite dude. No, that's him. The butler's badass. The butler's picked up a gun. He's protecting his king right there. So the butler is fine. He's still alive. He's taking out any purples that attack the royal residence. Because as you can see from these signs right here, the left says political wing and the right says royal housing. So I think there's more purples coming up. I think their main purpose at the moment is to try and secure these balconies, because they know that the UCP forces have arrived. Special forces, he's not even looking. Dude, look at him. Well, that's a bit stupid, wasn't it, really? Oh, this is going to be a really tight battle. We could see the death of Sultan Lavantine in this video. This could be crazy. Oh no, the purples have secured both entrances. This entrance actually goes out onto the main wall itself. More purples are heading outside now to battle against the UCP forces. The city is in complete ruins. It seems to me that they've pushed most of them out though. I'm not seeing any more purple soldiers outside. I think they've lost most of their tanks as well. Yep. The tanks have managed to get in there, but they've all been destroyed, unfortunately. Oh, we have another one. No, there is a tank left. This could be the tank that they need to re-secure that palace. The purple still own the gates. They could even hold him hostage. Let me know in the comments, should they capture him? And should they hold him hostage if they do manage to shoot him? Because if they shoot him, he doesn't have to die. They could just capture him. How are we doing? The Sultan's still secure, right there. I'm just hoping there's no glitch and they shoot through the wall. There's purples right outside. Look how close they are. There's a purple there, and the Sultan is literally there. He doesn't realise how close to the king he actually is. A lot of soldiers still gathering over here. Completely secured the political wing. Everybody is gone. Oh, tell a light. There's some guys in this back room over here. Who do we have alive in here? We have a technician and 3 intelligence officers. They might live to tell the tale. But they have got to get up and go and retrieve a gun off of one of the corpses, so... How are we doing out here? As the UCP forces actually broke through the line. They can't get to the palace. It's too secure. We might have to give them a little nudge in the right direction. Or not. The tank's doing it for us. If we can just get that tank into that main hallway right there, then we could see a huge push from the UCP forces. Let's do it. There's a second tank as well. Oh, dude. And believe it or not, these tanks were actually the survivors from one of the older battles. He's actually lost his turret. Look, someone threw a grenade at it. But if you remember that battle against Obsidian and there was 3 tanks that survived, these were those tanks. No! The engine! Damn it, there was a dude inside this building right here. They're holding this gate down, stopping any and all UCP forces from getting to the leader, and that's blown up. Oh, this is going to be a really tight battle. Can they get any more troops inside here? There's 4 soldiers in the dining room. They're just looking around, they just don't know what happened. They've killed all the servants. What about the butler? The butler's still at... No, he's not. That's one of my royal guard right there. I think the butler's a goner. No, the butler's there. The butler's still alive. Yes, this dude's our hero, dude. This dude literally does everything for the Sultan. He doesn't deserve to die. He literally gets him out of bed in the morning. If he can get to that 3rd room, there is a... Oh, no, no, no. Oh, he's doing it himself. Oh, smart. Nice one, butler. That was all AI, that was. I didn't even have to tell him to do that. That was really smart of him. I was just about to say, in the 3rd room, there is a entrance to this back room right here, which is the panic room. This is where the Sultan would come if the rest of the palace was to be overrun, so it worked perfectly, really. We just need to try and get the rest of the UCP forces into the palace itself. Which they're really struggling to do at the moment, but they will do it eventually, by the looks of it. They just need to get through this little choke point, which is the gate. What a cool battle so far. Be sure to smash that like button and also subscribe, dudes, as well. If you're new to the channel, there's going to be plenty more content like this on the way, and there's also talk of a brand new series which is going to be based around La Cosa Nostra, which is the Mafia. I'm going to make a new mod called Mafia Men of War, so imagine the same style of Army Men of War but in Mafia, like with Italian mob. Sorry, I can't see anything there. There was a big block of wood in the way. UCP forces are now pushing into the palace itself. I really want to see if the Sultan can survive this. Or is he dead already? That is the question. Oh my god! There's been some battle over here. If they do survive this, right, he's getting commended for everything. Where's the butler gone? Is that the butler? No, the butler's down! Oh, look, the butler, rest in peace. That dude was with the Sultan since he, well, forever really, since he came on the throne really. So there's 3 soldiers now protecting the Sultan. Believe it or not, I think these guys are on move at will, so they're actually choosing to be there on their own. There's another couple of purples moving in. I've got this door pinned down though. Is that a purple machine gunner? Nope. Oh god, there's no escape as well, look. Oh, there's 1 guard left. What is the Sultan going to do? He's panicking. He's freaking out. He's not even got a gun. We might have to rush him out. Should we try rushing him out? I don't know what to do. Purples are everywhere in the royal quarters. They're actually sitting down in the chairs, making the most of this luxury that you can see right here. This could be really bad. There's no way that the purples are going to be able to keep this palace because the UCP have it surrounded and the invasion is practically over. Obsidian are now retreating towards their boats. They've got in their boats and they have left. So there's just barely any Obsidian left, just handfuls of them out in the open, in the wilderness now that we might be experiencing in the future. Let's try for a push. Let's try this. You ready? Go, 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 go. The UCP push. Shoot. If we can just push them forward very slightly. It's a shame we don't have another tank. They need a tank. just to roll through, to take all of these bullets, use it as cover. Unless we have a troop. Do we have any troops on this side? Because if we can get one... Oh no, they've already secured the cars. All these luxury cars, look. The Sultan, no! We missed it! The Sultan's been taken out! This is dark days for Tangier. The Sultan is dead. Or they could have just knocked him out. Tell me in the comments, should the Sultan still be alive? Or should he be dead? I think what we'll do is we'll do a little poll in the Discord to see what you guys think of what should happen next. So far so good though. It's been a huge success for the Purples in the terms of storming the palace. Everybody is now a goner inside this palace. And in the terms of the war itself, the Purples have been completely overwhelmed. The city is now in the control of the UCP, and the rest of Obsidian will be retreating back to where they came from, which is the Isle of Abyss, which is across the unknown seas. Yes, it took me a while to say that. I think I'm getting a sore throat just talking about all this lore. There's just so much lore. Right, we've got Purple still on the balcony as well, so we might actually have to leave this for a part 3 episode at this rate, because the Purples still have a huge significant amount of infantry inside this palace, and there's just really not much more they can do. All that we can do is really admire the battle, really. So what we'll do is we'll see if the UCP take it in the next few minutes, and if they don't, then we're going to come back with a part 3, and we're going to have the Purples like completely barricade it. We'll have you guys decide as well whether or not the Sultan is dead or whether or not he is knocked out, and that will determine what will happen in the part 3 episode. So let's do one last charge from the UCP forces. There's still hundreds of them, I think there's still hundreds of UCP. Oh no, that is literally it now. Oh, they've secured the walls. So yeah, they've pretty much secured the rest of the town as well. So that's really cool of them. And that's because the greens, the tans, oranges and the reds, they've all teamed up. You saw from the battle map in a previous video how many reds they sent into the UCP forces. Only the power of one can stop them, and that seems to be what they've done. Look. So in the next video, I think what we're going to do is we're going to roll up some more vehicles for the UCP, really take control of this gate. We're going to send in a diplomat to try and talk to the Purples. I believe I want you guys to vote in the comment section of this video and also on the Discord whether or not the Sultan is going to be dead or alive, or is he just knocked out. Let me know, because they could hold him ransom. That's something that the pirates are always really been good at, and that's holding things ransom, just like they did with Fort Tan or Fort Hope or whatever you guys named it. So anyway, I'm MikeMapper123. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in part 3.